South Carolina, just an hour and 10 minutes northeast of Columbia, South Carolina, Darlington. At the Darlington Raceway for Seasports coverage of the Bojangles Summer 500. I'm St. Hughes, aka the Ferrari Master Plan, and joining me is creator and we'll find out here in a moment.
It's fine. Alright, yep, intermission.
Welcome back, everybody, to Darlington Raceway for the Bojangles Summer 500 live on C-Sport. I am the Ferrari Master Plan, and joining me in the booth tonight, we have Creator, aka Fuga Ifri46, and Immortal Impartial, aka Imperial, whenever his PC decides to return to us. We don't know what's happened to him, but he should be joining us later in the night. But how is everyone doing?
We're doing good. Wonder how Immortal's doing. Kind of just left us hanging there.
Anyway, for those of you who did not get a chance to watch qualifying, which is, I'm assuming most of you, because we couldn't really get qualifying going due to a glitch with Spectate, V. Colby has won the pole for the first race of the chase. He is going to start on the pole here. Silent Volcano had a great qualifying. He will be starting in second and trying to do some non-chase whacking here. Try and upset the show, so to say. Ray will be starting in third, Luna fourth, and Matt Bonnell's running a part-time schedule will be starting in fifth.
Yep, and it's going to be a great race tonight here at Darlington as the chase begins. And here we are seeing V. Colby lead us to green. Starting their chase campaign, they do have a slight points bonus going to our points graphic. They currently have 5 wins on the season. 20 points more than second Aiden Morse in the point standings. That's going to help them, and getting pole is going to help them even more going through these next few races, and we're going to see how fast and how soon V. Colby can clinch his championship.
Leaders will become pace car winging this time by. The stage has been set, the wait is over. 10 drivers, 10 races left. Who will be an NRRA Cup Series Global winner? That question will be answered as the green flag is about to wave here in the Summer 500. We are underway here in Darlington.
V. Colby with a strong start. Looks like the outside line didn't go as well as the inside line. I'm not sure what happened there, but 41 right behind. V. Colby gets off well.
Yeah, too wide in the back, 2 free, 4 wide in the back. I'm not sure what they're doing back there. Mason Hyler trying to make some moves in the back. The 48 will check out of it. I believe the 48 is, I'm not sure who the 48 is. That's a new one. That's James Loomis, actually. He hasn't made many races this season, but running the Jimmy Johnson color throwback. But anyway, it seems they've sorted it out back there. There's still a bit of 2 wide action, but out front it is all single file as V. Colby continues to lead here. Battle for fourth. Matt Bottles now has just gotten by Luna through turns 1 and 2. Oh, Luna tries to switch back, but gets squeezed and is going to now fall under pressure from the 25 of Overpaid, who is now trying to run her up the road. Free wide a little bit there with the 21 of Ryan Wilson, but or Skyronics actually, and they seem they have sorted it out. And single file now throughout most of the field.
Yeah, mostly mid-pack battling, going back to our leader V. Colby with a considerable lead over second Silent Volcano. See if Volcano has anything to get to this 29 powered machine up front. Silent Volcano now under pressure. Looks to be the number 44 car, if I'm correct.
Yes, that is Ray Wolfie, one of our 10 chasers for the Globe. Now, there are some drivers in the chase for the Globe who aren't here this week. No Diamond Beastlaw, one of the favorites for the chase for the Globe. He is not racing today as he is in another league. Brandon Johnson, aka BRAD1 for Torque Labs, is also not here. So that's two of the chasers already going to be put on a back foot in their championship aspirations.
Yep. And
Indeed. 44 on the wall, slightly trying to run down the 41 of Silent Volcano. Silent Volcano overperformed in qualifying, but is now under some serious pressure.
yeah, he's going to lose that spot.
Side by side.
Lots of issues for the 41. A little bit of a C-frame from the 44 getting to that wall. And here comes the 41 again, looking for that position. Silent Volcano isn't going to let Ray Wolfie escape. Too wide down the front stretch. Battle for second.
Ray with a lot of momentum on the outside lane is just able to clear Silent Volcano in the entry of turn 1, but he's just slid up there a little bit. It's allowing the 41 to stay with the 44 here as they're racing each other. Will the 41 send it again on the inside? Nope, he will be forced to check out, and that's going to give Matt Bottles a chance to give him a run on the outside. Side by side for third now, as Matt Bottles has a great run on the outside lane and will clear Silent Volcano down the front straightaway.
And going back to the back here, we have Luna, another chaser. Actually, no, this is near in the front of the pack. Luna trying to get past Silent Volcano. Silent Volcano, what a good qualifying effort. Just does not have the race speed right now. Got passed by 3 drivers early. Them being Ray Wolfie, Matt Bottles, and Luna.
Yeah, Silent Volcano had a very good qualifying, overperformed in my opinion. Just showing a bit of one lap pace, but just doesn't have the race pace here maybe to compete with some of the other drivers. Side by side for third place now. Here comes Luna for third place. He's going to force, oh, in the wall goes the 71. Just getting squeezed up the wall, but he will get a lot of momentum down the front straightaway and will clear Luna. So it seems that if you're going to make a pass, it's going to have to be in turns 1 and 2. In turns 3 and 4, the outside lane has the definite advantage. So you will want to try and complete your passes in the first 2 corners and not the last 2. Silent Volcano again trying to get by Luna for 4th place, but the inside is not the place you want to be in at Darlington in 3 and 4, and we'll just get squeezed out here.
Now under pressure by the 11. We're going to see where that goes. 11 Amir. Another chaser side by side with the 41. Silent Volcano try not to lose another spot. You will be on the high line. And turn 3 and 4, like you said, much faster than the low line in 3 and 4, but won't matter for Silent Volcano as he get past.
Yeah, I just don't think Silent Volcano has the pace really to maybe keep up with these leaders. But we have a car. The car just passed him, that 11 car of Aiden Morse. He did not show up for qualifying. He had to start at the very end of the field. Now, because he is a chaser, he is guaranteed a place in every chase race, so he doesn't have to worry about qualifying. However, he did not show up qualifying, so he had to start at the very end of the field. And he's already working his way up through the field now. He's trying to fight for 4th place now from Luna, but he has checked up. Oh, he's going to get a good run through turn 2. And they're still side by side.
Oh!
And the round it goes the free. The free and the 41 get turned there. There's 2 cars around. Is that going to be a caution? Yes, it is. First caution of the day for here at the Southern 500. And Luna and Silent Volcano collected up in that one.
Yep, and we can go to our instant replay booth to go ahead and look at that one real quick. Apologies. As you can see, going to turns 1 and 2. They're almost 3 wide. Silent Volcano on the high side. Can't quite get there. But Aiden Morris and Luna get together. Luna gets shoved into the wall by the 11. And the rest is history. 41 Silent Volcano gets collected.
Yeah, not much there Silent Volcano could have done. He was just caught up in an intermissions accident. The 11 just slipped the course. And,
speeding. 29
and,
gonna be sent to the back at the next restart. Such an unfortunate result for him.
Yeah, that was V. Colby.
Immortal Impartial has finally managed to fix whatever issues he was having with his PC and has joined us in the booth. Immortal, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing amazing. Look, it's the first race of the NRRA Cup Series chase. And the first race out of 10 that these 10 drivers have proved that they are fit for the globe. Look, this is gonna be.
Yep, and as you can see, our points graphic, V. Colby, who just got sent to the back from speeding, has a 20-point lead on Aiden Morris. We'll see where the 11 of Aiden Morris cycles out. Anyways, back to the race.
It's a pretty clean start, but that 11 looking on the floor, gonna get past with help from Mason Tyler. From Mason Tyler's undisputed, they get together. Here comes
That's
the
actually
71.
Matt Bottles.
That's Matt Bottles. Yeah, Matt Bottles into the wall, 71. Here comes a 44, Ray Wolf.
3 wide.
These restarts are going to be chaotic.
The best opportunity here to pass is going to be turn 1 and 2. Egg-shaped oval here.
Skyron's getting a little squirrely in the midfield there with the 41. Anyway, this is also the designated throwback weekend for the NRRA, so we get a couple of throwback paint schemes. First off, we have Tanks Wild in that beautiful number 4 car. That car is incredible. I love that car. The 21 with a throwback scheme as well. Skyronics in the Ryan Newman throwback. The 76 is running a Mark Martin throwback, I believe. The 48 is a Jimmy Johnson throwback to like 4 years ago. 1 out of 3 for Luna. I'm not sure why she's just been given 1, but maybe that was for aggressive driving. Side by side for second place. The 44 and the 71 still doing battle for second. Ray Wolfie trying to get by the part-timer and will do so. The 71 trying to switch back now on the inside. He's going to get a good run down the back straightaway. Can he clear into turn 3? And he will. So a great switch back by Matt Bottles. Oh, Matt Bottles slides up the course now. They're 3 wide for second place. I'm not sure this is going to work. Oh, the 25 getting squeezed up on the wall and further back. They're 3 wide for 5th. That's also not going to work. One of them's going to have to lift, and the 25 is just going to have to concede the position there.
You have the 44 and the 4 further up front, getting a little bit squirmy as well. Trying to get past, I believe that is the 71 of Matt Bottles. We're going to make contact, force him into the wall. 71 coming back, able to keep his position.
Yep, the 4 just you can't really make passes on the inside in turn 3 and 4. So Tanks Wild there, he threw the car so much into that corner in turn 4 just to try and get the pass, but all that was able to do was just get him side by side. He just had no momentum down the front straightaway.
Yeah, you gotta, especially at tracks here like here at Darlington, you've got to choose your opportunities wisely.
Yeah, as we just saw, Matt Bottles in the 71 getting into the wall in the exit 2, trying to hunt down our leader, the 11 Amir, also known as Aiden Morse. Ray Wolfie going side by side for 3rd. See what comes out of that.
Yep, hopefully for the start of stage 2, we can do what I plan to do before the broadcast and before my internet decided it wanted to do whatever it wants. But anyways, we get back to the racing.
Skyronics also looking for these 2 side by side. And here comes Skyronics.
Yep, you mentioned Skyronics. Skyronics looking for his first ever win this season. His best result was at Atlanta 2 weeks ago. If I'm not mistaken, finishing behind Vicky, who won that race. But so far, 2 top 5s, 9 top 10s. Pretty consistent top 10 appearances here.
Yep, Skyronics.
Yeah,
You can go.
Yeah, Skyronic's not really much of a threat here. I think he made this chase mostly off of consistency and showing up to every race this season. I believe he was one of the few to make pretty much every race. He did DNQ a few of his attempts, but he has attempted every race this year.
44 in the 4. Still getting into it. We're getting a little bit squirmy.
Yeah. Oh, free wide now. The 21 forcing the 4 up the road. Where did the 76 come from? That's Ryan Wilson in the 76, making one of his few starts this year. The former NRRA champion has just gotten by the 4 here, and the 4 looks like he's going to come down pit road. It looks like Tanks Wild has a... I think he didn't pit under that caution, and he's now going to come down to serve for his first service of the night.
The 44 and the 76
Moving.
getting into it a little bit here. Here comes the 76 on the 41. 21 of Skyronics helping him behind. 44 does maintain position, but the 76 still... Ooh! That's a mistake. Doesn't lose him any time. 76 still looking to the inside. He's still
Side
there.
by side
and
there for third.
has the pace. Has the momentum. Does he have the position? No. No.
Oh!
C-frames.
Massive
44 gets
C-frame
C-framed hard. That's gonna be a caution.
cautions out. Such an unfortunate result for him.
That's the second straight time that happened. Last time to Luna.
The 77 and the 21 also gonna C-frame during the race back. 21 gets the worst of it.
Anyway, let's take a look at what happens there for our viewers at home. Well, it was a bit unfortunate for Ray Wolfie. He managed to clear back around the top side here in turn 1 and 2, but he just hits the C-frame and around he goes. Just nothing you can really do as a driver if you hit that frame. It's like you lose complete control of the car. And Ray Wolfie's going to have some work to do in the back to make up his lost time.
Ooh, the 76 gonna fake out the drivers behind him. Creator, we saw that yesterday in the RCRL, I believe, Division 2 race.
Yep. Faking out. It's gonna be in pit
Steve
strategy.
Colby just jumped out of his car.
Oh,
Multiple drivers going down pit road, even though Dylan did not open pit road.
yeah. V Colby's
Yeah.
stuck or something. I'm not sure what's going on. He said he shut off his
71
car.
of Matt
Yeah, he
Bottle.
jumped out of his car. I'm not sure what happened to V. Colby there, but
Yeah, just
he
a
jumped out of his car. He's now back in his car now. He's back underway.
yeah,
The
technical
71,
error.
the 76, the 07, and the 48 all stayed out that time by.
Yeah, 48 of James there. Haven't seen much out of him this season. Like you said, right in front of him is that 07 car. Also, have not seen him that much. But right behind Ray Wolf, that chase driver. After that C-frame lost a bit of spots right behind them. I believe that is Vicky Gearing in the 45.
Everyone who pitted under that last time, everybody who pitted when Dylan did not open pit road is gonna be sent to the back. Pit road now gonna be open, and so we'll see who decides to pit.
Pretty much the whole field.
E. Colby.
A couple will stay out,
Yep, that's the.
but the main...
Let's see, who is that? That's the 3 of Luna, and the 4 of Aiden Graham, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 4 of...
that's Tanks Wild, actually.
Tanks
Tanks
Wild.
Wild. Yes. We're gonna be allowed to
Tanks
take
Wild.
a lap.
Yeah, Tanks
21
pitted under the green flag there, as he didn't pit during the first cycle of pit stops under the first caution.
The 21 of Skyronics and the 3 of Luna both being sent to the back.
Yeah, that's for pitting
Not
when the
what
pit road is
either-
closed. So, big mistake from them.
Not what either of those two drivers needed, especially with Luna, and well, with Luna doing so well. You could say that Skyronics also is doing well, but
He ranked top 5. You can't say that was not doing well. Anyway, Matt Bottles won the race off pit road and will be leading us back to green here. V. Colby, after jumping out of his car, is now up to second, I think, or is he just moving around here? I'm not sure what he's doing.
I think he's second.
Oh, he's gonna be starting. Yeah, second there, and then it'll be Ray Wolfie, Sofer Greens, and Ryan Wilson, the top 5.
Yep. Coming back to green this time, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to be able to do what I wanted to do for the start of the race, which I wasn't able to do. But anyways, here we go. Melling going to be speeding on pit road. Pace car onto pit road. The stage is set. Green flag in the air.
Yep, and these three get off well, including teammates V. Colby and Ray Wolf. Both looking for that chase, trying to get past Matt Bottles. Here comes Ray Wolf. Might get the run. V. Colby there as well. 2 wide for second.
Yep, the 25.
A false start there.
Yep,
He
the
will be
25.
have to give up positions or left. Also,
he's gonna
when did
either-
Ray and Colby become teammates?
I'm
I'm
sorry.
not sure.
I
Not sure
apologize.
on that one.
That's a weird union.
I'm
Anyway,
gonna-
Matt Ball still leads.
I'm actually going to try that again because I didn't feel like that was good. The stage is
Anyways,
set.
right there, the 76.
Nah, not right now.
Big battle.
3 wide, 4 wide. Oh, squirrely in the back there for 7th, 8th place. Aiden Morse nearly getting turned into the wall.
And there's
You're not
Mason
even
Tyler
gonna be
taking it 3
asking if
wide.
NX Flow can be let in.
Yep, 3 wide.
Dylan,
Mason Tyler, the 41.
Meanwhile, the 29 gonna get up to second, but here comes the 44 with the response. That Delta Airlines number 44 has been absolutely rapid this entire race. Not quite gonna find the momentum this time, but the two starting to catch up to that number 71 of Matt Bottles here.
Matt Bottles gone to the wall a lot there. He's going to be forced to go low. Not the preferred line, but he does get a lot of speed after that wall tap.
And this
Yeah.
is something that I do want to start with these chase races. We're an hour and 10 minutes northeast of Columbia, South Carolina. In game, obviously. Anyways, but what is your guys' favorite place here in South Carolina?
Well, my favorite place is I-95 because that's the only thing I can remember about South Carolina from my years living in the U.S. I know there's a football team or something. There's a couple of racetracks. There's Myrtle Beach. That's kind of all I remember.
Yeah, I-95 is not exactly the greatest memory to have
For
of
the
any
lead.
place, but here we go. 2 wide for the lead. Here comes V. Colby, pole winner, looking to get it back after a long run of mistakes early here. Gonna take it 2 wide out of turn 2.
Colby has the pace. Doesn't quite have the momentum at the moment. But going into 3, gonna have the pace, gonna have the momentum. And he has the position. He
Oh,
Colby
he's
to
gonna
the
get
lead.
turned
Here
there.
comes the 71. Going back up to block the
Oh.
44. The 29 gonna have to come back with a stronger run. Regrouping himself, almost does a Dale Earnhardt with the 44.
Yeah, when V. Colby cleared Matt up at the exit of 4, Matt just had a massive run coming down into the front straight because he was running that top side. And as a result, he just got tipped there by the 71 and lost all that time and momentum. Ray Wolfie's just taking the lead, by the
Here
way.
comes the 29.
4
They're gonna make it 4 wide for the lead. This is not
Ryan
gonna end
Wilson.
well.
Someone gotta let off. There we go. 76 does the right choice, and this might pay off here as the leaders continue battling. He's had a great car today, and
29 on the
he'll likely
outside,
be in
gonna
contention for
take
the win.
Lead. Casual 4 wide for the lead.
That was it.
into
That was a
into
bold
the-
move by Ryan Wilson. Gotta
Yep, into
appreciate that.
5.
And with that, all that, V. Colby has retaken the lead of this race. And if V. Colby has the pace we fear he does, he might be able to just run away with this.
But Matt Bottles is
Every
keeping
time.
it close, and we have another great driver, great speed so far today. Ryan Wilson, I believe, if I'm correct. And that 76 trying to get
yeah.
past Ray Wolf.
71 also looking to take back the lead here. So far, not going to be able to do so at the
Here we go.
moment.
He has the run side by
Yes,
side.
he does. Back past our commentary booth here. Into 1. 71 has the pace. He has the momentum. But he doesn't have the lead. Here comes the 29. 71. No, it's the 29.
Hey, here comes the
Ray trying to
44.
give the 71 a push, but it's not going to be enough because you get so much momentum out of turn 4.
Yeah.
You have to make the move in 1 and 2, otherwise you might as well just back out and prepare for the next lap.
Yep, absolutely. Just
Oh.
preparing your confidence. 71 and the 44 getting into it.
Seems we're going to be able to sort things out here. The 71 now gets a better set of momentum through the exit of 4, and we'll get a move on the 44 through 1. The 44 sends it into turns 1 and 2, trying to keep the position, but it won't be enough. And Matt Bottles to second place. Ooh, they're sliding further in the midfield there. That's Sofa Greens and Silent Volcano doing battle for what I think is 6th position.
Silent Volcano
They
started
do-
second. He's just fallen off.
Well, he is starting to find some pace here.
Yeah.
Earlier on in the race, it looked like he was running definitely outside top 10 pace, but he's slowly picked it up now, the 41.
Yeah, back up to the front. V. Colby leads side by side for second. Ray Wolf trying to crawl past a charging Matt Bottles in second.
But
Yeah.
again,
Matt Bottle's just rapid. The entire thing. The 25 has DNF'd.
that is overpaid. That's one of our chasers. I guess he has decided to call it a day here in the 25 and will be out of the race. So he will win last car. So tough break for the 25 team.
Yep, and Matt Bottles trying to gain time on V. Colby. V. Colby, your pole winner, just had a massive mistake during the early portions of the first half here. Was able to crawl back by pit strategy, and now he's dominating this race going
Yep,
towards
and
the end of stage 1.
you mentioned the 25 of overpaid. He picked up his 3rd DNF. Or rather, that would have been his 3rd DNQ, but he was not disqualified. Or he did qualify. So I'm looking at the completely wrong graphic. Or completely wrong thing here.
That's a 71. Tries to take the lead. It's still the exact same gap it's been for these last few laps. Notice Matt Bottles is gaining a little bit. Maybe here exiting 2, you'll gain some time. Yes, he does. Down to around 4 car lengths, maybe 3.
I just gotta say
Now-
that Powerade number 29 looks absolutely amazing, especially with it being a patriotic livery.
Yeah, one thing that's
Now,
not amazing.
if I remember correctly, out of the pits, because there might be pit strategy. We know the 4 car didn't pit on the first caution, and he came back into the pits around with 50 or so to go. So these cars might have to pit here soon if they want to make it to cross flags without needing to pit again. Luna
Yeah.
has just been told to stop.
Yeah, that's.
I'm not sure what Luna's doing. Maybe it's her.
Oh.
She and the 4 are doing battle here. I'm not sure. Oh, and another tip. What are these two doing? I guess
Yep.
these two are just getting nice and comfortable with each other.
Yep,
They might need a room. I'm not sure.
The 4 of Tanks Wild also being told to stop, as you see in the top part of your graphic now on the stream.
Oh, yep. As you said, you called it. Ford's gonna have to pull into pit road.
Another pit stop for Tanks Wild. But if Tanks Wild's pitting here with 20 to go, that's not a good sign for the rest of the field because they will all have to pit, I think, again.
Yep,
Yes.
especially if they're not fuel saving, which I don't believe that the leaders are fuel saving.
Yeah, definitely not V. Colby. Full throttle down the front stretch into turns 1 and 2. Matt Bottles as well. Maybe saving a little bit. He's fallen off quite a bit. And Ray
Now we have a couple
Wolfno.
cars moving. Oh, we have a couple more cars I think have just come down pit road. Yep. Victoria Gearing and Aiden Morris have both just pitted. Along with
Colby
Ray Wolfe,
comes
so
down.
Swifties have all come down.
Yep, you mentioned the 45. She picked up her first win, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, her first win last time around Atlanta. That was 2 weeks ago here on C Sports. But she's looking to pick up her second win in the season. She has 3 top 5s, 6 top 10s. Again, another consistent top 10 driver. Top 10 appearance, rather.
V. Colby has just come out of the pits here. Luna and Skyronix also pitting. Matt Bottles, I don't think is pitted yet. He's just lapped Colby there. So, but I think he will have to pit here soon, along with everyone else who's staying out. Yep, here comes the 31 from down pit road.
And
able to keep it under the pit road speed limit, not picking up any penalties for that on his part.
we see Wilson in the 76 coming down
48.
as well.
Kevin. Looking around here, James Loomis, Sofa Green, and Ryan Wilson have all also pitted. Silent Volcano has, I don't think Silent Volcano has pitted yet. Or wait, I think he has? Yeah, he has. So, once they cycle around, it's going to be Aiden Morse actually leading this race. So he has jumped V. Colby by pitting earlier than everyone else. So what a call here by the 11 team to get him back up front.
Yep, and he is one of those chase drivers. Second in points. This may be what he needs if he can keep this up through the second half of the race to overtake V. Colby in the standings.
Yep, especially going to the end of stage 1. If he's able to keep this lead, then you should definitely look forward to a lead change.
But the question is, can he hold off V. Colby for a while? Now, there are no stage points on offer. What the stage indicator here is just to indicate crossed flags. We usually have a halftime break so everyone can recollect themselves for the second half because, let's be honest, no one wants to be pressing their keys for 2 hours straight. You need a little break occasionally. Here we go for the lead. V. Colby with a good run on the outside of Aiden Morse. They're going to be side by side, and Colby's thrown it in for turn 3 and 4. He will have the preferred groove on the exit, but Colby's hit the wall there slightly. Now he's going to get a good momentum. Aiden Morse throws the block into turn 1, but I don't think it's going to be enough to stop Colby, and Colby throws it in.
Here comes the switchback.
With the lead here. Here comes the 11 back with that response. 11 going to take the lead again. He's going to be able to hold off that 29 machine. 29 looking rapid. But so far, the 29 not going to have the lead.
Yep,
but here he comes into 1. On the outside. They're side by side. They're touching. Pause.
Yeah, it's impressive that Aiden Morse has even been able to contend V. Colby. V. Colby's usually the most dominant car at tracks like this, like Darlington, intermediates. But we see Mir, also known as Aiden Morse, putting up a really good fight. Does concede the lead there on the front stretch.
Yeah, once Colby got to his outside through 3 and 4, it was basically over for Aiden. But he put up a very good fight there. He knew what he had to do in 1 and 2, but I don't think he's picked.
Oh, here comes a bump and run though.
Here comes the 11 rather. The 29 gonna keep the lead here. And again, just rapid these two. And I hate doing this, but I've got to. Shameless plug. Another championship fight going on in the C Media world. That being the EDRS IndyCar series, which you'll see myself and creator there as well. This time it's going to be qualifying at 2:25 p.m. Eastern tomorrow at Road America.
Saturday
at Road America. That's going to be followed up by Sunday, the race on Sunday at 2:25 p.m. Eastern on that day on the EDRS Motorsports Association YouTube channel.
Yep, and now Matt Bottles, Ray Wolf, Silent Volcano, all pretty much stuck single file through positions 3rd through 5th. V. Colby sort of took off with that lead a few laps ago as Mir really losing time now, down to maybe 3-4 car lengths down the front stretch.
Yep, just under 4/10 that 11 behind the 29. such an unfortunate turn of events, but here might be an opportunity. No, doesn't have the momentum, but coming into 3 and 4, might start to get it here.
All right. We've lost impartial there again. Mir just losing a little bit of time to Colby, but 6 laps to go. It seems everyone is just content to ride it out till we reach the cross flags. There might be a fight for third between Ray and Matt, but I'm not sure.
Mic check.
You're good.
You're fine, mate. Luna getting warned for wall bouncing. The officials
there's
are finally taking
There's a tap from the 11. Is that
Okay.
gonna lose the 11 more time?
There is a tap from the 11, too wide for third. The 44, Ray Wolf into the wall, losing lots of time. Does not have enough for the switchback on the front back straight, I mean. Ray Wolf trying to make a pass.
Try and
Using,
send it,
yeah, won't be enough.
but yeah.
Actually,
If you see
71, I
If you
believe
see
that
anyone
is.
on the inside in turn 3, you might as well just concede the position at that point.
Yeah, the 44 and the 71, meanwhile, also getting into it. The 44 looking to the inside. Gonna have the pace. Looks like he has the momentum. Gets the move done. Good for him.
We're gonna need to get a jar going for how many times Impartial has said that today. That's the 4th or 5th time.
Yeah. Keep the counter coming.
yep, Silent
Alright,
Volcano
well,
looking for them now. Right in front of Silent Volcanoes of 44 Ray Wolf. We were just discussing that battle going on. That's continuing. Matt Bottles around. So is Ray Wolf. Actually, no, they're not around. There's a little smoke under their tires as they get together on the back straight. Here we go, 2 wide. Ray Wolf's going to make the pass using the unpreferred lane. And Ray Wolf holds third. Matt Bottles still there. Here comes Silent Volcano. 2 wide through turns 1 and 2. And 2 to go in the stage. Right now, Ray Wolf's the only chase driver in this whole area right here from positions 3rd to 5th. Up ahead
Here we go
is
here in
Mir.
stage 1. That 11, meanwhile, up front, gonna be looking on the 29, but I don't think within 2 laps he's gonna be able to catch up.
Yep. And
Yeah, I think Colby here. Alright. 2 wide for third and the further back, but as we come through turns 3 and 4, V. Colby is going to take cross flags here. It's been a rather clinical second half for him as he takes the cross flags in styling fashion. And in the battle for third, Matt Bottles will just pip out Ray Wolfie and Silent Volcano for that position.
And great battles. Oh my God. Great battles through the field. Coming to the end of that
Ford's
stage.
able
Much more to
take a
come.
lap. Halftime also going to be coming up here as the drivers stop on the backstretch. 77 also going to be allowed to. And until we get started for stage 2, or rather, don't we have interviews? If
I
I'm not
think we
mistaken,
do.
we do have interviews. We might have interviews for the moment. At the moment, so stand by for that.
Now, I have one thing we didn't catch, or well, I caught, but we were focusing on some of the battles for third place at the time, was Mason Tyler pitted with about 3 or 4 to go. He just came out with, he got his lap back, but Mason might be on an alternate strategy here to try and get some track position for the second half.
Yeah, that's interesting. Mason
definitely.
Tyler is a chase driver. If we go to our points chase graphic yet again here, you will see that Mason Tyler currently is 5th, right behind Mark Law. Mark Law, I believe, is not in the field today. Luna and Ada Morris Racing are ahead as well. Yep, and speak of the devil here, Mason Tyler. Oh, wrong scene. Mason Tyler there in the 77. How's it going? Pitted at the end of stage 1 there, completely
he's not-
off of the strategy. How do you plan this? How is this? Oh my God, what is your plan in stage 2 for your field strategy? How do you plan to win this race?
Well, shoot, the that was a very much an unscheduled pit stop. We didn't take enough fuel the first time around, so we wouldn't. And plus, going a lap down, we wouldn't be able to benefit from it. But as for the rest of the race, I feel pretty confident in the 77. I'm not, I don't think we're quite winning speed, but I think, we get some luck go our way. Get a top 5, which would be a pretty solid way to start the chase, especially, after the little break. I know Undisputed has not been airing. I will address that on the next Undisputed. But, I feel like I have more patience than most out here, so that's good.
And I do hate to interrupt you before I ask my question. The 45 of Vicky Gearing going to be sent to the back after this break. Now, Mason Tyler from Mason Tyler's Undisputed. First of all, such a pleasure to be talking to you. Second, you have one win, no poles. Your last win was at the Mexico City Oval. If not in this race, how do you think, what's the strategy going to be to try to give you a second win to go with your Mexico City Oval win?
Truth be told, I mean, it's hard to think about wins when you're racing around V Colby and Diamond Beast. I mean, Mexico City kind of fell in my lap, admittedly. I think, we're just going to be fast, and that's all we can really hope for. And not to say I'm hopeless for the championship, but we don't really unload with qualifying speed. We kind of get it later. I mean, you can look at my average start and average finishes. That tells a lot, but no, I mean, we're obviously going to try to shoot for one, but I don't think it's going to be here.
Mason Tyler from Mason Tyler's Undisputed. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Next up, it's going to be the 4, Tanks Wild.
Hello.
How's it going?
We're
First
doing...
of all, let me ask you. In ERT, why did you not sign with my team?
Ain't gonna lie, bro. You didn't put the offer in the channel before bro did.
Anyways, getting off of that topic. You've been pretty consistent in the race so far. Having pretty consistent pit strategy also. What's the key for you to hopefully try to get up towards the front?
So, the biggest key for me is to try not to run out of fuel again on that one lap and go multiple laps down. The other one is to try to get past the IDF soldier known as the number 3 car. And hopefully keep the car clean through the corners. Try not to murder anybody else along the way. And make some new friends along the way too while I'm at it as well.
Rari or Creator, if you guys have questions, feel free to ask.
Wow.
No questions from either of them. So, Tanks Wild. You were in a few battles, if I'm not mistaken. Looking forward to stage 2. How do you think that you're gonna try to get the pace in order to, stay out of those battles?
It's more or less getting the run into 3 and 4. After that, it's 1 and 2 is pretty good for me, so I can really keep it consistent there. I don't really want to be in a lot of those battles, but what can I really do here? I'm still learning the cars, how they drive. I'm still the quote unquote rookie of this season, as you would say.
All right, Tanks Wild. Thank you for joining us. Next up is we're gonna bring up the number 11 Mirror Gamer. Mirror Gamer 15, I should say. Anyways, Mirror, thank you for joining us.
Oh,
Mirror.
That's the intro. Okay. Hi, I'm here.
Hello. Fighting in the front for the win. You finished second here. Also a chase driver. What's your strategy to try to get past that very rapid 29 of V Colby?
It's not really just getting by him. It's like getting away from the pack and then trying to pass him. Because once you get away from the pack, you're off to fight on your own. And honestly, once you do get away from the pack, it's actually more fun to race. But Bottles honestly surprised me too. I wouldn't be surprised if he's the one that gets up to the front and battles me and Colby for the win.
Yep, you mentioned Matt Bottles as well. Matt, ignore everything I'm about to say about you. I'm just kidding. Anyways, you mentioned him. You guys have been scrapping at it
What?
as
Get something to
well.
say? You got something to say?
Yeah, get down. Anyways, you guys have been scrapping at it as well. What's your strategy gonna be to try to keep that number 71 Spectrum Chevrolet Ford?
That might be a dodge. You might be a little bit
Whatever.
blind.
Um.
Oh, you're talking to me. You know, you moved me off. Oh, okay. Well,
All right,
you
buddy.
know,
Sit down. We don't want to hear what you have to say yet. Anyways, what's your
Nope.
strategy to keep him
Nope.
behind you?
Well, I like. Well, there's a line you can run in turns 3 and 4 that I've started to master, where you can brake so late into the corner and actually get off at the exit pretty fast. I did that with Colby for a while, but then he started to pull away because, well, he is v Colby. But I think we got a good time. I think we got a good chance at winning today.
All right. Thank you for joining us, and thank you guys for coming up here to try to get interviewed. But we are about to get back racing here. As a reminder to
Get that
everybody.
41 off the track.
As a reminder to everybody, this is the first race of the NRRA Cup Series chase for the Globe. The Bojangles Southern 500 and Ferrari Master. I don't know why you're down there.
I mean,
My
you
bad.
keep kicking him off, so
My
I'll
bad.
explain.
My thing just crashed, so I just had to reach real quickly.
So I'm gonna go ahead
Hey, we're
and do
about
my.
to-
I'm gonna go ahead and do my intro, which should have been done at the start.
Immortal, I apologize to tell you this, but we kind of did that while you were gone.
Yeah,
They
you did all
stole
that.
my intro from me. I'm just kidding.
Your Wi-Fi stole
anyways.
your.
Wi-Fi issues go. And there's
Well,
a random.
it's a good
tip-
thing you're not driving.
Or else there would be a big one. Anyways,
Any-
we're soon going to get back underway here, waiting for the field to be told to start pacing. And while we're at it, gentlemen, who do we think is gonna win this race, other than Colby? Because we all know Colby's gonna win the race.
Well, if I can't pick Colby, I'm actually going to go with Matt Bottles. He's been very quick tonight. He's had very good pace in the first half here, and while he may have not had the best of luck with his strategy calls, I do think in the second half he might have a good chance here to challenge for the win. As well, whenever he was racing Colby at the front, he did appear to have the most amount of pace to keep up with Colby.
I
throughout
just said
second
that you cannot choose Colby, and you said Colby.
Yeah, I said that, but I'm saying Matt Bottles, I think, is probably the best bet at a non-Colby win.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to choose. Well, I mean, if I want to be right, I'll have to choose V Colby. I mean, most dominant car all day. Even when he made a mistake, he was able to find his way back up to the front, which is just exactly what you're supposed to do when you're put in these situations. You're a chase driver looking for a championship, and the main driver that's going to be battling them right behind the 11 of Aiden Morse also has a decent shot, but I think my underdog pick's definitely going to be that number 71 of Matt Bottles. He's been great today, has had the speed, just at the end was not quite in the right spot to contend. Did get third from Ray Wolf and Glow Stick Elite, though. I mean, no, Ray Wolf and the 41 of... I can't see them on the thing, but yeah.
And if we're talking about predictions, I have to say that 11 of Aiden Morse, if it's not going to be V Colby, then it's definitely going to be that 11. And the cars are going to get back pacing here. You'll see some drivers start weaving, trying to warm those metaphorical tire temps up. Everybody, it looks like, going to come down pit road, maybe. Got the 45, the 45 of Vicky Gearing, the 77 of Mason Tyler for Mason Tyler's Undisputed, and the 4 of Tanks Wild, all gonna be sent to the back. Not quite sure what that was, so Ferrari or Creator, if you guys saw that, just let me know.
Yeah, I am
I
having.
believe that had to do with pitting with 2 laps to go under the during pits closed. You're not allowed to pit with 2 laps to go or later in a before there's a planned caution. That's a holdover from the old days. So I believe they all pitted with 2 laps to go or later during a pits closed cycle, and they sent to the back as a result.
Like I said before, that 45, she picked up her first win 2 weeks ago at Atlanta. I keep wanting to say last week, but we did not race last week. And so now, after this race, I can say last week. But going back to the front of the fields, we're going to be going green this time. It's going to be, if I'm seeing that correctly, the 29 of V. Colby, followed by the 44, giving us our restart. And I believe it's too late for what I want to do, but that's fine.
Anyways, I am having a bit of technical difficulties. Can't quite spectate everybody since there's a billion Vicky Gearings and Cobalts in my spectate menu. But despite
Yeah, you have to reset to fix that.
yeah,
But anyway, pace car pulls down pit road here.
The
V.
stage
Coley
is
will
set
lead
for
us
stage
back
2.
underway.
The wait is over. Green flag in the air. V. Colby, as you said before, leading us to the green flag. 11 gonna try to keep the cars 3 wide behind them. The 76 being told to give up whatever position they gained. But so far, it's been that 29 machine dominant in this first turn, these first few corners into the first lap.
oh
29 of
Luna
V.
into the wall.
Colby. The 29 of V. Colby keeping it in the lead, as you said, further back. The 11 and the 3 almost Dale Earnhardting.
But,
2 wide
they've
for the
seen-
lead. All right, go ahead.
But anyway, back up front, it is still Vehicle. There is going to be a fight for second here. Ray Wolfie and Matt Balls have gotten away from that chaos from the start and appeared that they might start to do battle here soon. There is a fight for 5th place, but James Lewis should clear Aiden Morse into turn 1. He will, with that momentum on the top side. Now he's looking for 4th place on Ryan Wilson, who has been a bit of a contender. He's been hovering around just outside the podium, running around top 5 all day. But he hasn't really been able to keep up with the top 3 as they start to pull away.
The 11 on
Yeah,
the contrary, though, has been running in that top 3 today. Got second in the first stage, that being Mirror Gamer.
Also being told to watch the wall bouncing. Meanwhile, further back, 45 of Vicky Yearing looking to keep that McDonald's number. I can get to it.
That's
I believe
41.
41. Yep. The McDonald's number 41 behind. Gonna get some help. Gonna keep the 41 behind, but they're 2 wide behind her. Also 3 wide in front, or rather 2 wide in front of that 3 machine.
Yeah, the inside's not where you want to be, and Aiden Morse is just struggling to really get enough of a momentum on the inside to make the pass. Luna trying to make it free wide, but just doesn't have the momentum or the room to really make that work. James Loomis should be able to clear Aiden Morse for 5th place here soon, unless the 11 throws it in. Can he clear him? Nope. Still side by side for 5th place, and Loomis will have the preferred groove here into turns 3 and 4.
Yeah, that 3 looking to make it 3 wide. Gonna send the 11 into the 48, but the 48 gonna send the 11 into the 3. The 3 gonna collect the 07. And the 41.
Yeah. Not sure what Luna was doing there. She just came back up the track and nearly wipes out the field.
Yeah.
I know you're getting a little desperate. That's just the second half, but a bit too aggressive there for Luna.
Yeah, really bad move by Luna. Going back to somewhere Chase drivers hanging out near the back. One of them being Mason Tyler in the 71. Right in front of them, the 21 of Skyronics, if I'm not mistaken. Them two have been running outside the top 10 really all day. 77 had to make an unscheduled pit stop at the end of stage 1 that really messed him up.
For
But
the
yeah.
in the front for the lead, if I can find it.
Yeah, V.
Oh,
Colby's
Vehicles
lost
actually
it.
get past a free wide for the lead. What's happened here? It's Love intern. I guess Colby just had a lag spike there, and that has costed him the lead of the race. That's allowed the 44 and the third one. Ooh, the third one getting really squirrely out of the exit of 2 there. They're
Yeah,
side
that
by
did
side for second
costed
place,
him
but
the
Matt will have
race.
to concede.
That did cost
And-
him the race. Anyways, Ray Wolfo, aka Grayson Pimentel. No wins, no poles. Looking for his first one. If he can keep the ever hungry 71 and 29 behind. 71 gonna get into the. Oh, never mind.
And
Okay.
they're
29 looking behind the 44. Like I said, looking for his first win, that 44 machine. His best result 2 weeks ago, as with that 21 of Skyronics and the 45 of Vicky Gearing. Both of those drivers hanging further towards the back.
Yep, and 2 chase drivers leading the field. Ray Wolf got off easy there after V. Colby had a big lag spike. But here comes V. Colby. They're going to get a run off the top lane, I believe, because a little bump to the 44 of Racing Pimentel. And V. Colby takes the lead with ease.
That 44.
Yeah, simple move there.
Nothing
Yeah,
he could
simple
do.
move
At
there.
the 71 trying to insert himself into a gap that clearly is not there. Not going to be able to do so. But here comes the 44 for the lead. 44 not going to have the pace. Rather, not going to have the momentum at the moment. Going to also start to lose second before coming back with more momentum. Everyone trying for
the
a bump and
36
run,
hitting the
able
wall
to do
there.
so. 71 to second position. But don't count out that 44 yet. On the inside, has some momentum for a second before he lost it.
He did not, in fact, have the momentum there. He just had the inside line, and you get a great run out of the exit of 4, and Matt Hall just able to defend his position well. The 76 of Ryan Wilson has now caught these two for second place, with maybe a little help from the wall there. Yep, he hits the wall there, bouncing off of it slightly, bouncing again out of the exit. Just trying to use as much of the wall as he could there without getting caught. Just keep pace, but meanwhile, V. Colby with a nearly half-second lead over the rest of the field.
Yeah, and this is
Not
what
able to do that.
this is why the 29 has 5 wins so far this season. They'll make mistakes and then they'll crawl right back into it, getting into the wall really loose. Turn 4 there. Matt Bottles may be trying to catch up a little bit more after that one.
Yeah, the top three still running pretty cleanly, especially after that battle between the 44 and the 71.
Yep, and going back all the way to the back, Silent Volcano was running in the top 10 at least during the first portion of this stage.
Ooh, the
but
4 getting
yeah,
screwed in the wall.
3 wide for last. 2 chase drivers. No, 1 chase driver, Skyronics. My bad, that's a 48 there of Loomis. 3 wide again, the 4, 41 and 21 respectively in that battle. This is the type of area in this field that will bring out the caution. Drivers trying to crawl their way back up, recover from mistakes as the 4.
Same thing that one tried to do on the 41. He was able to do
Now-
it successfully.
Now, while there's a lot of focus on the back of the field, when we turn our attention back up for it, there's now a good a 4-car pack here for third place between Ray Wolfie. The 76 gets a good run. That's Ryan Wilson. The 11 of Aiden Morse and the 3 of Luna. Luna has somehow managed to get herself. Oh, Ray up the course gets very tight there on turn 1, trying to type. Whatever that means, we don't know, but that has costed him third position. Ryan Wilson now to third place. Oh, he's pitting.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's what
We're
he means.
going to be hitting this lap.
think
And
he's
so,
trying to say hand out the window or something. I don't know.
Now, that's only a run of 21 laps here. They might have to pit 3 times in this second half of the race here. They will have to try and stretch it to lap 100 to have any chance of making this a 2-stop run.
Yep, as we see the 11 of Mir Adam trying to get past the 76 of Ryan Wilson. Very, very
Well, that's
badly
one way to
timed
make the
lag
pass.
spike
That is.
for me.
You're definitely
Well,
going to be hated by the 11, but still, good way to make the pass. Or rather, you're going to be hated by
Ray-
the 76, but good way to make the pass.
Ray comes back out onto the track here, slides up into that second pack. Oh, the 76 gets C-framed. Ryan Wilson goes all the way around. That's not going to be a caution. That was a single car accident. That was a tough break for Ryan Wilson. Just unfortunate there for the 76 team, and that's going to cost him the race, I think. Oh,
No,
there's
caution.
the yellow flags are waving. Is that going to be a caution?
Caution.
Yep, there it is. Third caution for incident today. As we will be racing back to the start-finish line, V. Colby should be able to take the yellow flag here, and he will, over Matt Bottles, who had just managed to run him in. And this is going to help everyone with their pit strategy, as everyone will come in for some fuel.
Yeah,
But the
and
man
that,
who didn't want to see this caution was Ray Wolfe, who will now be forced to take a lap around, and will probably have to pit again to stay with the strategy.
yeah,
Pits are open this time.
Ray Wolf, bad break for that team. Had that pit strategy. I'm not sure how that would have panned out. Only 20 laps run by that number 44 machine, as they will have to pit again, like most likely. Back up to the front. V. Colby takes us into pit road.
Everybody pitting this time by. They know they will have to make 2 stops here. But it seems Ray is going to stay out, even after taking his lap. So it seems Ray is committing to whatever strategy he has.
That might
But
also
V.
be-
Colby,
If he
simple
can get-
stop for him.
If he can get a good start, that might also be a race. That could be a race win, especially with about 49 laps to go. And no, 44 going to be sent to the back.
Probably because he's the lucky dog, so he can't take advantage of it. So he will go to the rear here, but he is committing to whatever strategy he has. 4
44
tags, the only thing he can say in
upset.
response.
Clearly upset that 44.
Colby not staying behind the green line with the pace car, getting
And
up
I
and personal
do-
with Melling.
I do also question why we have 5 race VCs, but I do think it is because of teams. So
That's why.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should be going green this time by, I think, or maybe next time to sort out the field. But cars coming through turns 3 and 4 now. We'll see if Melling comes in. Nope, we will go another lap under the safety car.
safety car in NASCAR is outrated. I'm gonna point that out.
Of course. But anyway, we might as well go through the field while we are here. V. Colby currently in the lead over Matt Bottles in 2nd place. Aiden Morse in 3rd. Luna in 4th. Silent Volcano is back up to 5th place. Mason Tyler's up to 6th. Sofa Green 7th. Victoria Gearing in 8th. Skyronix in 9th. Tanks for Wild 10th. Ryan Wilson down to 11th. The 44 of Ray Wolfe is in 12th. And James Lewis at the rear in 13th. Only one retirement so far tonight. That is overpaid in the 25. He retired early on in stage in the first half of the race.
Yep, unfortunate for that 25, especially with him in the chase. If I look to my notes, looking for his 2nd win.
Anyways, pace car will pull it back in, and V. Colby will lead us to our 3rd restart, excluding stages here tonight. Green flags in the air here at Darlington.
41 gonna bump the 3. Not sure what's gonna happen with that, but the 3, it looks like he does maintain position. Well, she does maintain position for the moment. The 41 ultimately gonna get past as the 3 starting to lose more time. A little bit of an Earnhardt between the 3 and the 76 there. And again, just unfortunate for that number 3 machine.
Well, it seems the Freedom might have jumped the start and had to check out in order to avoid a penalty. The officials did clear Luna, so she won't have to worry about that. A free wide 4 position there. Luna checks out of it wisely. Again, you don't want to be wrecking each other here with 45 to go. Colby has, however, had a good start and has already started to check out.
Oh,
C-frame.
Silver Greens.
That's going to cost time to the 07 and the 76. The 3 right there next to the 76. Gonna get behind the 77. But here comes the 76. That 76 machine looking to keep the 3 behind. Not going to do so. But here comes the 21 of Skyronics on the 76. Skyronics gets behind Luna. Luna.
Yeah, I started to see some new players up here.
Yeah.
Mason Tyler, he's been a non-factor all day, and now he's going to find himself up fighting for 4th place with Silent Volcano. Volcano just gives up the place. So Mason Tyler's now inserted himself into the picture.
Yeah, and Silent Volcano, he's been from first to last, or front of the pack to back of the pack, front of the pack to back of the pack all day, and he's finally maybe found a spot where he could stay in the middle of the field. No, already losing spots. Commentator's curse got him.
Further back, the 48, the 44, the 4, and the 07.
3 wide for 5th. Oh, they set the clean.
All fighting for the last spot. Not really what you want to be doing if you're in if I'm in your shoes. That's not what I would want to be doing either.
Matt Bottles is now starting to challenge V. Colby for the lead of the race. He had a very good run out of 4, but just didn't really get a good run through 1 and 2. Top 4 are single file and are starting to consolidate here. Matt Bottles again with a good run on the back straightaway. He knows he can't make the move in turn 3 unless he has the outside. So he's letting off the gas here. Now he's going to get a great run on the exit. Oh, and Colby hits the wall, comes back down into Matt, and that's going to defend the position. So some aggressive defense here from the 29 car.
Yeah, and the 11 right there.
Oh, and
playoff contender.
C-frame. The 3 car goes around. Luna gets C-framed, and that will be our 4th caution for incident tonight. Racing back to the start-finish line, V. Colby should be able to hang on to the lead of the race, and will do so.
Yep.
Luna running 5th at the time, getting C-framed to bring out caution number 4. As
Pits are open this time. Pits are also going to be open this time.
Yeah. You can't...
Yeah, it seems we didn't really get a replay of that, but Luna just getting sent for a ride there, just hitting that C-frame on the exit of turn 2, catching its 3rd victim today.
Yeah, you could barely see it here. Actually, probably can't. As we were watching the 71, you could see the 3 of Luna spin around into the backstretch wall there. Another tough break for that 3 car.
Pit stops are underway, and we have some pit strategy diversion here. 4 cars have stayed out. Aiden Morse, Ray Wolfie, Luna, and Tanks for Wild have all decided to stay out under this caution. They are going for an alternate strategy. Perhaps they're hoping for the undercut to be the preferred idea. Meanwhile, everyone else has pitted. V. Colby leads the cars who pitted out of pit road. The 71 barely making that commitment cone on the exit of turn 2. He should be fine, but we'll have to wait and see what the officials think about that. V. Colby has caught the rear of the field, so we'll see some alternate strategies, some new names up front. We'll be going green this time by. The 11 of Aiden Morse will take us back to green.
Yep, that 11 has been absolutely rapid this entire race, so I'm not surprised to see him to the point, just in front of that 44 machine.
Now the question is how will pit strategy here affect this race? I think everyone here will have to pit at least one more time. I don't think you can make it on 37 laps on a tank of fuel here. So everyone will have to pit one more time. The question is the undercut the preferred strategy, or will it be the overcut? Pace car pulls down pit road here. Aiden Morse will take us back to green. They'll
Coming
hit
up
the
to the
control line
restart
here.
zone. Reflag in the air here. It's a good start from Aiden. Good start from the 44 as well. The 44 going to get some help from the 3 behind. The 3 looking to the inside. Gets the move done for second. The 44 also going to have the momentum. Going to keep that spot. And it's just been back and forth between these two. They're 3-4 wide further back as well. A little bit of an Earnhardt there as well further back. And from the first lap of the restart is mirrored over Luna.
Mirror with
Free
a
wide for
big
second
lead.
place. What a send by Tanks for a while. Tanks for a while getting nearly squeezed out. They're still free wide, but they sorted it out somewhat. Luna should be able to clear here into the entry of free and will do so. Tanks for a while
Wow.
sliding up the course, nearly wipes out Ray Wolfie there. And they're able to sort things out. But meanwhile, in the back, Colby has just been forced out by the 41 of Silent Volcano. He's fallen all the way to the tail end of the top 10. So he has some work to do if he wants to get back up to the front. The 48 of James Loomis is leading the drivers who've pitted in 5th place. So we have some new names in contention for this win.
Yeah, but that fuel strategy is definitely going to play into things. Some of the drivers who stayed out are going to have to pit earlier. I believe we just have one stop left for the entire field, and that's going to pretty much decide the race, assuming we get no more cautions. Back near the back, Silent Volcano in the midst of a battle with the 48 of Loomis behind the 45 Vicky Gearing. I haven't talked about Vicky Gearing at all tonight, really. They've been kind of riding it out in the middle of the pack.
Vicky Gearing is a female.
I mean, yeah, I apologize.
Yup, you mentioned Vicky. She definitely has the pace for a top 10 finish. And
Yeah, she's right now just in front of V Colby. V Colby fell off quite a bit, maybe. No, first of the pitters still.
No, he's no longer first of the pitters. He actually got shuffled out during that restart.
71
by
and the
71
29
41.
both. 79, rather the 71 and the 29 both going to get past the 45. 45 of Vicky looking to help the 29 keep the 71 behind. Not going to do so. Switches to help the 71 keep the 29 behind. And again, not going to be able to do so, that 71 machine.
Battle for 4th as James Loomis is trying to get by Tanks for a while. He should be able to get the move here done on the exit of 2. He will. Does the 4 have enough momentum to make a crossover attempt? The answer is no. He will have to settle for 5th place. As James
We're going to
Loomis
get a
is
bump and run
fighting here.
looking to the low side of the 48. Going to get past for P4. And the 48 does have a response, looking for that bump and run again. Just on the bumper of the 4. The 48 gets a bump and run on the 4. Here comes the 41 behind them, looking to help the 4. Not going to do so this time. And that 29, again, so rapid this entire race. He's going to be looking to help get past these guys and hopefully get back up into the top 5. Maybe even top 3 here. 48 with a mistake. That's going to let the 4 get side by side with him. They're pretty much dead even at this point. But the 44 at the last possible moment gets the momentum and ultimately gets past the 48.
A great defense here by Tanks for a while. He's on that alternate strategy. He's holding up the rest of the field here. And the more he does this, the more the top 3 are able to pull away here and maybe play into their strategy games at the moment. Aiden Morse is still leading over Luna now in 2nd place. Luna was on the rear bumper of Aiden Morse a few laps ago, but they had to check out of it. So we might get a fight for the win. Ooh, the 77 squirreled into the wall by the 76 in the pack.
Mason Tyler for Mason Tyler's Undisputed, not doing the best here. No warning for the 41, apparently. At McDonald's,
Yeah,
number
Colby-
41 machine does not need that. Colby definitely going to be upset with that as well.
Yeah, Silent Volcano kind of really did Colby in on that restart there. He just came up the course. Colby, it was probably a racing incident, but Colby is not too pleased with that 41 car. Side by side for 4th place again. Tanks were under some serious pressure by James Loomis. And there's the first of the lead of the pitters coming into the pits now. Ray Wolfie will come in, and Luna comes in very aggressively to take the pit cycle there. But we're having some pit stops now. And this is a fight for the net lead now as here comes Colby for the net lead of the race. He will clear Loomis for that net lead. Tanksrod is still putting up a ferocious defense for position, but he will have to pit eventually.
Look at that gap
Colby clears him.
between Mirror and the battle for a
Oh,
second.
squeezed up to the 71. Oh,
I can formulate my words. 11 gonna lap the 3 now, coming off of turns numbers 1 and 2.
Luna comes out just in front of Colby. What will Colby do about Luna? Luna is going to block the 29 here, and there comes the 4 down pit road. The 4 has put up a ferocious defense. Oh, he's missed pit road entry. No, he's made it in. Okay. Let's see how this pit strategy works here. But Luna jumping, or rather staying ahead of Colby on the track at the moment is going to play into her advantage. This is also all playing into the advantage of Aiden Morse, aka Mirror Gamer, in the lead, as he is going to make his pit stop now. This should be his final stop of the day. Oh, and the free squeeze into the wall. Here, free wide for the lead of the race. Here comes the 71 of Matt Bottles, and he will clear them all to take the lead. James Loomis is up to second place, and V. Colby will not be too pleased with that number 3 car.
Yep,
Luna.
2 updates. The 3 of Luna being given a 2 out of 3, and the 11 of Aiden Morse. He has pit with 21 laps to go here. He missed his pit stall, and so that did cost him a little bit of time to the person behind him. So he'll be looking to make that up.
So it will be the 3 of Luna that will be the net leader of the alternate strategy runners. So if the alternate strategy is to prevail tonight, it will be from Luna. And the 11 has just been given a drive-through penalty for not following the pit road exit rules. So he will be given a drive-through penalty. That is Aiden Morse's chances of the victory done, unless we get a caution.
Sucks
and
for
the
him.
free squeezing the 29 into the wall. Luna is not giving Colby any room there, but she doesn't get any momentum down the back straightaway and will concede positions. Colby is saying that was his fault, so I guess no love lost between the two. It'd be fine. Aiden Morse has just served his penalty. But back up front, it is Matt Balls with a huge lead over James Loomis. James Loomis is somehow in second place, folks. We might be on for we could have a James Loomis win tonight. Can he bring it home in the Jimmy Johnson throwback?
Again, just not what you need if you're the 11 of Mirror. It's quite unfortunate.
More battling between lap cars as Luna is now holding up Skyronics in the 21. Skyronics now also inserting himself into this race in the second half here. He's not been the fastest car tonight, but he has started to pick up the pace in the second half when it matters the most. And with 18 to go, he's putting himself in a good position to maybe fight for this win. Meanwhile, the fight for what is essentially net P2 is on. Colby and James are now fighting. Colby with the outside lane should be able to clear him down the back straightaway and will. And yeah, he's just gotten a huge amount of momentum there. Should be able to clear and will clear easily. So now Colby has free real estate now to run after the 71 of Matt Bottles. But there is a pit stop left to come for all of these cars.
Yeah, but a few of those guys have taken their pit stops at the moment. I don't believe we've seen pit stops from guys like Skyronics or that 45 of Vicky Gearing. I know Vicky Gearing is not a guy, and I said guys. So, Vicky, if you're watching this, I do apologize for misassuming genders. Anyways, moving on from that.
Ryan Wilson is pitted in the 76. He's just come down pit road. He is the first of the regular strategy drivers to pit. And this might be an indication we will start seeing pit stops shortly for the rest of the field. Yep, I see one car coming down the pit road, a couple cars coming down. Matt Ball's the leader is pitted, along with James Loomis and Sofa Greens. Pit stops are underway here. James going for the undercut strategy. Keeping an eye on this field. When will Colby pit? He will pit the very next lap. He's not going to allow an undercut here by Matt Bottles. Mason Tyler will follow Colby into the pits along with Silent Volcano. So that is basically the whole field coming in here. Skyronics is staying out an extra lap here, where he is still racing the free of Luna.
And the race is on between
where will
Matt
the
Bottles
field
and V. Colby.
Matt Bottles has jumped the free, so has the 48 of James Loomis. So Matt Bottles, this might have been the preferred strategy.
21 pitting, I believe that's also the 45. Yes, that's the 45 of Vicky Gearing also pitting.
Colby's just come out of the pits. Where will he come out in relation to the 71? He is going to get jumped by the 71. So Colby will come out in that second place. He will jump James Loomis for third, as long with Luna. Luna and James fighting hard for third place. but it will be a fight here between the 71 and the 29 for victory. Matt Bottles is trying to upset the chase drivers tonight. He is a part-time driver, not really driving for the Go Slow Racing team. It will be very interesting to see how he does, if he can pull off the upset. Meanwhile, V. Colby is V. Colby, and he has 10 and a half laps here to run down Matt.
Right now, he's already gaining that time back. Down to 7/10 from 1 second and 4/10. That's massive gains for V. Colby.
I don't think anyone else will be able to compete here with the top two, as Luna and James are still fighting hard for third place. These two probably have to work together if they want any chance to run these two down up front. But I don't think that's happening.
Luna, last time we checked, she was 1.8 seconds behind the top two. Now 2.05 seconds. James 2.3 seconds behind. If I'm the 3 or the 48, I'm definitely gonna want to be working with the other to try and catch up to these top two guys. This battle is not what I need, especially if I want any chance of at second or maybe even the lead, maybe even the race win. That would set me up beautifully for the rest of the chase.
V. Colby down to 6/10 here, getting about, after that one lap, how much time did he gain? Around 2-3 a lap. And he does confirm that 3/10 a lap for V. Colby, continuing to gain time. And using that metric there, you can see V. Colby should be there this lap, but gets into the wall again, loses more time. Will likely need more time to gain to the 71 car. The 71 gets into the wall. It doesn't have to run. Here comes V. Colby.
That 29 just waiting in the shadows, if you will, for the 71 to make a big enough mistake to catch up to him and overtake him, looking for his 6th win, if I'm not mistaken, on the season. And yes, his 6th win on the season.
V. Colby, great corner. But now it's 5/10. I'm sure that was a ticker error. It looked way more like 2/10.
Yep, 5 laps to go here, sponsored by C Media. If you're V. Colby, you definitely want to lock in 5 qualifying laps for the last part of this race. V. Colby almost had it. Now starting to slowly creep up on that number 71.
Yeah, this battle is going to really heat up here.
Just very consistent racing from the both of them.
Here comes the 29, puts the 71 and Matt Bottles into the wall, and they're next to each other, getting
Dale Earnhardt. The 29 gonna take the lead over the 71. 71 looking for the bump and run. He gets it. To the point goes the 71.
V. Colby's not happy with how he's being raced, but he basically did the exact same thing to the 71. 71 has the preferred line, but it won't matter. Really bad usage of the top lane by Matt Bottles.
Matt Bottles with a good run down the front straightaway, 2 to go. He's trying to get into the outside lane here on V. Colby. He will get probably one more shot at this, and if these two wreck each other for the win, Luna is sitting in third place waiting to capitalize. Down the back straightaway they go. And Matt Bottles is all over the rear bumper of the 29. The 29 tries to give the bump a brake check there. The 29.
Yeah, it's side by side for the lead.
White flag.
Final lap.
White flag sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Oh, C Sports.
I don't think we're sponsored by Credit One
Bank. Yes.
The 71 with a huge run on the inside. He's going to try and block the 29 on the wall. The 29 is going to get forced into the high. Speared by Matt Bottles. Matt Bottles putting up a defensive drive here.
They're going to be giving the bumper. 71.
The 29.
What up before? The 71 gonna hold off the 29. Definitely not what the 29 needed. And the 29 saying that the 71 allowed to wall him every time. Nothing happens to him. No warning.
Colby is fuming in the chat at the moment. He is absolutely livid at that one. He cannot believe it. But the 71 has pulled off a defensive masterclass here to hang on to win the Southern 500. James Loomis is coming to congratulate the 71 there. The 76 also giving some congratulations. But Matt Balls has pulled off an upset win here. The part-timer still has it in him.
Bottles saying that it was Matt Bottles saying that it was just rubbing, and
Rubbin's racing.
Rubbin's son is racing. He's been sending half of the
Whoa.
field. Colby complaining, but getting away from that is your winner. Matt Bottles looking to burn it down as we get prepared for our post-race interviews here on
We
C
might want to
Sports.
take a look at that finish there again. Because I'm not sure if the 71 was actually bouncing along the wall here. Let's see. Coming through turns 3 and 4, the 71 with a good run through turns 3 and 4. The 29 getting into the wall, getting forced up there by the 71. And then through 3 and 4, the 29 tries to get a run on the inside, but you just can't pass in turn 3 and 4. No matter
The
what
71
Colby
can
could
burn
do
it
there, it
down
was
here.
basically over.
We look at it as we look between the two.
Yeah,
The
this
live
is the
feed
contact he was
and-
talking about.
Yeah, the 71 was definitely in the wall there. He was running up along it. Now, the question is, did Colby force him into the wall, or was the
It
71
did,
trying to
from
use
that
the
perspective, it does look like the 29 forced the 71 into the wall. Yeah. That bumper to the right rear quarter panel does definitely look like that. And so
wall? Yeah.
I'm not surprised that the 71 actually did send the 29 into the wall going into, I believe, 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I do take Colby's point here that the wall tapping is getting a bit out of hand, but everyone has wall tapped tonight. It's very difficult to try and enforce that. They could enforce it by putting in by making the wall just undrivable completely by putting in wall snags, but we already know how that goes with all the C-frames, and adding more of them to the walls is probably not the wisest thing to do. But yeah, I will say at least from the end of the race, it probably was just a racing incident. But I do think the wall tapping issue needs to be sorted out. Matt Bottle's burning it down. Looks like he's going to go to victory lane here. But we have a bit of controversy to end tonight's race. V. Colby is not too pleased in the main call here, in the general chat here, as it seems Impartial has once again had some sort of internet issue, so it is just us. We will bring in a few people into the call now as we start things underway. So if we have anyone wanting interviews, they can request to speak now, as Matt Balls comes into victory lane to celebrate a much-earned win. It is victory for the 71 team of Matt Bottles, even though we have a bit of a controversy, but not much we can do about that at this point in time. I'm not sure if we're going to get any interviews, as no one's requested to speak yet. Ah, there's one now. We have Mason Tyler here, who somehow managed the top 5 finish after all of that. Mason, how are you doing today?
I don't think it was a top 5. I think it might have been 7th, unless some penalties go out. But you know,
I mean,
not
they're
a bad
saying
day.
they're saying you're 4th on the leaderboard there. So
Oh,
you
that
did a
was
good job
actually
there.
it crossed again.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at my results here at the end.
No.
Anyway, Mason, decent day for you. A solid points day, I guess. 7th place, I believe, was your final position.
You know, it's just split the middle, do kind of average type of day. I mean, shoot, you know, I think we could have been top 5, you know, I think, but not much more than that. We really tried to avoid wall bouncing like everyone else, you know, have some integrity here, but No, solid day. Wish a little bit better, but that's gonna be how it's gonna be. And for a race on my laptop, well, my main rig is not functional. Not too bad. I can't complain too much. I know all my teammates, they're a little bit out of shape, Mirror especially. So just trying to regroup and move on to the next one and keep the morale up.
All right. Well, thank you, Jason, for your
course.
time. Anyway, we have our race winner, Matt Bottles. Matt Bottles, you've pulled off a great defensive class at the end of the race there to hang on to win. How are you feeling at the moment, Matt?
Oh, oh, oh. I want a race in the big 2-6 a row race? Oh, oh man. You know, that was good racing with Colby and everyone. I don't get why Colby's mad. I mean, I kind of get why he's mad. He didn't win. And I did kind of rub him a bit, but like, rubbing, son, is racing. And like, if you're not willing to do that to win a race, then maybe you shouldn't have won the race. And, he didn't. I did. Why? Because I wanted to win. He's fighting for a championship, so he needs the points. I'm here for checkered flags and trophies. And we got a good old crown jewel trophy. Head on over to the Ghost Slow place. So, I think it's a good success here for the 71 card.
Now, we were keeping an eye on the end of the race there, especially with some of the contact towards the end of it. We do think it was probably maybe Coley forcing up into the wall, especially on that last lap. But there was also talks about the wall bouncing, especially at the end, which might have been it. But I believe everyone was wall bouncing anyway.
Apparently,
So,
a lot of
Matt-
people were wall bouncing. I tried to minimize
Hey.
it, but I did it a little.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Everyone was probably we were catching everybody. But Matt, there after the car was very quick throughout the whole race, but during that last round of stops when you finally were able to get by Colby during the chaos with Silent Volcano, you were able to pull away. But when he was running you down, what was your mentality going into that defense?
Just keep it consistent and not let him catch. He somehow caught me, and I was like, oh crap. And I don't know how I was able to hold on to him. I don't know how he didn't pass me and just set sail like typical Fee Colby. Because, I didn't want to flat out wreck him. That was never my intention, but he can think so. I'm racing for a win. He's racing for a championship. Just want to give a good shout out to Spectrum, greatest internet provider out there. Don't tell me otherwise. James Loomis, my car owner, wherever he is. And Chili's. We gotta go get ourselves some triple dippers.
All right. Well, we'll let you get to that, Matt. It was a fantastic drive by you tonight, and we hope you can maybe make one more race to try and upset the field again. So we thank you for having us. Matt.
I'll look at the schedule, see what I want to do.
And next up in our queue for tonight, we have Luna. If she's still here. Luna, you managed a decent run for you. You managed, I believe, third place at the very end, but couldn't make the alternate strategy work. How are you happy with your run?
No, we made the alternate strategy work quite well, actually. I'm very happy with that finish. I think we could have gone a lot better. We absolutely could have run down that 29 and the 71, I think it is, a bottle. We had the speed to run them down at the end. We just weren't able to capitalize on it. Too many mistakes from me. But no, we 100% were in position to get a win out of that, and I'm happy to know that.
Now, you were making yourself a couple of enemies tonight. We noticed in the race that you were, again, having an issue with tanks for a while, another one of the Hunter Haas racing drivers. And you were also giving a lot of drivers the bumper there during that race. Must have been a wild ride for you, Luna.
It was the only way to really be able to get past people. You had to use up the bumper, you had to use up the door. There just wasn't a whole lot you could do. Cars are too big for this track. I mean, I did get into quite an issue with Tanks Will Die. We were fighting way in the back, pretty much in last, actually. And he was a lap car, so I wasn't too happy about that. But we kind of sorted everything out, I guess. Probably doesn't like me too much. I kind of don't like him too much, but you know what? We move on to next week. We're gonna try and win next week.
Yeah, this should be a very good points day for you. It should put you in a good position to maybe fight Colby for the championship if
I should
Colby's
be
points lead is
either-
not absurd.
I should be.
Oh god,
second
I'm looking at the
champ-
points now. They're saying Colby has like a 73-point gap on the field.
I
Somehow.
should be either.
Do you think you can maybe try and challenge Colby for the title this season? Especially considering
Absolutely,
looking at the point.
That's what we're here to do. That's what That's why I'm doing these races. I'm here to win the championship, and I think I can take the fight to him at the top there. It's gonna take us a few weeks to catch back up, but today helps to keep our points deficit as low as possible.
All right. Well, Luna, thank you for having you on. We hope you enjoy the rest of your night, and good job today on the podium. All right, and lastly, we have Ray Wolfe, who's brought himself on. Ray, I guess the alternate strategy did not pay off for you as much as some of the other people did, but decent day for you, I'm assuming.
Technically, it could have worked as long as I was not stuck in the middle of a pack, which they're rightfully so in the late lap, but we're also like in the verge of cycling back into the late lap. But it's whatever. Congrats to the 71, I guess. Sucks that we were fighting up front for the lead for the majority of the race, just to end up finishing, I don't know, 7th or 8th, whatever. Not the start that we would need to start for the chase. Yeah, I can't really say much about it. Besides just moving into the next one.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, Ray, because it's over. And I believe that is. Oh, we have one more. That is Ryan Wilson. Ryan Wilson was a very competitive driver throughout the day. He was running top 5 for a good portion, but I believe he fell away towards the end with the strategy calls.
Yeah.
Ryan, how was your day so far?
Honestly, it was good. I mean, it just fell apart with the strategy. I was expecting with some of these guys that were racing to get a possible caution, and I was expecting possibly an overtime too. So that's why I made that call, but it just didn't work out in the favor. But it was fun. I mean, we were up there most of the time. I didn't get to the lead, but it was still a very good race, so I'm happy about it. Congratulations to my homeboy. Oh, yeah, James Loomis? Nah, I'm just kidding. Matt Bottle. Are you kidding me? Matt Bottle, the absolute unk, wins a race. What a guy. And he's one of the guys that helps me out every week now. So kudos to him. He's a great guy.
Yeah, I can't believe he still won that race. It's a great defense. But yeah, Ryan Wilson wasn't particularly, but great. I think it's a good return for you in the NRRA. We hope to see you for more races later this season.
Yeah, we'll be gonna take next week off, but I'll be back out at the race. I believe the next one I'm gonna do is going to be Rockingham, and then we'll be
Well,
back.
we hope to.
Yeah, we at Bristol and Talladega as well.
All right. Well, we hope to see you back for those races. You're always a driver to watch. And thank you for having you on.
Of course, man.
And that should be all we will have here tonight here at Darlington Speedway for the Bojangles 7500. Matt Bottles pulls off a defensive masterclass to win here in the 7500 over V Colby and take an upset over the Chase drivers. However, looking at the point standings as they're being updated right now, they've just moved around. V Colby has a 30-point lead. He's extended his advantage by a few points over Luna, who is sitting in second in the championship. with 2,035 points. Skyronix has jumped all the way up to 3rd place in the point standings with his result tonight. He will be sitting 32 back of Colby. Ray Wolfie is in 4th and with 34 back, and Mason Tyler is 5th in the point standings, 38 back. The biggest losers from tonight's race have to be Overpaid, Diamond Beastlaw, and B-Rad, all of whom either DNF'd or did not show for tonight's race. But anyway, I'm Zayden Davidson. Thank you all for watching C Sports coverage of the Southern 500. We apologize that Impartial Imperial could not join us for the end. I believe he either had to go to bed or his internet cut out again. We want to thank Fugga, aka the Creator, for doing our streaming tonight. And we hope to see you all next week at the same time, next Thursday, 8 p.m. for the next race on the Chase, which will be going to Watkins Glen International for the Cheez-It 135 at the Glen. You can join us next Thursday night on July the 16th. Additionally, if you want some IndyCar racing, there should be some racing at about 2:30 on Saturday. I'm not going to be there for that one, but we hope to see you all for all of our races on C Sport. And we're tuning off now. So
This telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or re-uploaded in any form without giving explicit credit to C Media, the featured properties under its C Sports division, and the sanctioning bodies featured in this presentation.